Other news, James Murdoch stepping down as the BSkyB chairman. This, remember, he had just been essentially been left with this as being his only portfolio as he quickly got out of Britain. By stepping down, it will mean that no Murdoch occupies a top position at the satellite broadcaster for the first time in years. This is pretty huge because Murdoch essentially had satellite broadcasting across the world, and this was going to be the crown jewel in his, well, I guess his crown. His determination to step down at this point surprised friends, given that only a few weeks earlier, James Murdoch resolved to stay on at Sky, even as he relocated to New York and gave up his job as executive chairman of News International, the publisher of the now closed News of the World, The Sun, and the British Times. It sounds to me like James Murdoch has a notion as to what his future is going to be, and it doesn't look so bright. He's also under investigation by Ofcom, which is the communications regulator in Britain. It's looking at whether the satellite broadcaster meets the fit and proper test in light of his stewardship of News International. Failing it would mean that Sky could no longer broadcast, although if Murdoch leaves the board of Sky completely, that aspect of the test would then become moot. Apparently, the Murdochs own about 39% of BSkyB. They have long dominated its board. And so all that James is left is with a reduced area of responsibilities in his new role in New York City, being responsible only for non-U.S. television interests. He's in charge of pay TV businesses in Italy, Sky Italia, and Star in Asia. In other words, they're building a firewall between James and the rest of the corporate interests, because it appears that James may not be, well, let's put it this way. It appears that James may be subjected to strip searches in his future.